Alright, here we are at Millbrae Station. It's time to ride the last ever regularly scheduled Legacy BART train, as tomorrow morning they will be replacing them all with new Fleet of the Future trains. Let's do this.
Hello, BART riders. Welcome aboard the last scheduled run for your BART Legacy train. This is a red line train with a destination of Richmond Station. These Legacy trains have run on BART every day since their opening in 1972. After today, the Fleet of the Future will be used exclusively for scheduled BART service. With this train ride, we will be closing out a major chapter in BART history. Thank you for joining us and riding with us today. This is the Richmond bound red line train. Thank you. And our to North San Francisco region train now approaching platform 3. Richmond Station. These Legacy trains have run on BART every day since our opening in 1972. After today, the Fleet of the Future will be used exclusively for scheduled BART service. With this train ride, we will be closing out a major chapter of BART history. Thank you for joining us and riding with us today. This is a Richmond bound red line train. Thank you.
Early the next morning.
We're back on the rails here at Rockwood Station on the Yellow Line, which has just had its frequency increased as part of BART's new service changes. Now the line will run every 10 minutes on weekdays, with half of the trains stopping at Pittsburgh and half continuing on to E-BART. The Yellow Line was by far the busiest on BART as per some recent data, so increasing its frequency was the right call. As I head down towards MacArthur, here's a quick rundown of the new frequencies. As we mentioned, the Yellow Line will be running at every 10 minutes on weekdays before 9 p.m., but all other lines, all other times, and every day of the week are now at 20 minutes. This is a downgrade in some weekday services, but given the slow recovery of work commute post-pandemic, this is somewhat understandable. The big game changer, however, is the 50% increase in weekend and night service, which has seen a major surge in popularity post-pandemic. Here at MacArthur, we can see the updated frequencies on the red and orange line, as well as the updated signage. Instead of mentioning the number of doors, we now see the color of the line mentioned. Of course, with a new service change comes a new map. It's largely the same as the original one, except now they are really forcing down the names of the colors for the lines. You'll also notice a slight change at SFO, because the frequency there has been streamlined a little bit. And also what I like is how BART tells you what to do at night when your preferred line is not available. Another major change on BART has been the shorter trains, and here at the Richmond platform I'm demonstrating what not to do by standing at the end of the platform when a shorter train is expected to pull in. You can see some others as well got caught out and had to rush for that front car before the train departed. I can imagine this might take a little bit of getting used to for people. The main reason for the shorter trains has been cited as deterring crime, although I'm sure cost cutting is part of it as well. Here at Ashby next, I do want to point out one change that BART has not fully realized yet, in the sense that they were planning to make more announcements for transfers. This hasn't fully been implemented yet, and I think now with a shorter frequency on weekdays, it's especially important that people know that, for example, to get to San Francisco faster from here in Ashby, instead of waiting for the red line, you can take the orange and change to the yellow at MacArthur. Perhaps it'll come later, but I do hope to see more advertising and announcements of transfers that people can make as trains come into the station. But that's going to be it for this video, but I do have another one coming out later this week where we're going to take a deeper dive into the new schedule and test out how convenient the tightest transfer on the new schedule is.